Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This video is my preview and predictions for the AFC and NFC Championships. We are down to the final four. We have got two really good matchups. So I am very excited to talk about these games. We've got some great ones coming up on Sunday. Let's get started. So NFC Championship, the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. And one thing that these two championship games kind of feature, they both feature, is they both feature a young quarterback who's done great things, but when it comes to playoff experience, does not nearly have as much as their opponents, going against a 40-plus-year-old guy that has won Super Bowl, S in parentheses, and has tons of playoff experience. So you look at Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes are really in similar situations, both going up against two of the greatest quarterbacks, one of the greatest quarterbacks in the game, who's been here before. Well, it's both their first times in a conference championship game. So let's talk about this game. The Rams, Sean McVay is a great coach. Sean Payton is a great coach. There's going to be a coach named Sean in the Super Bowl. So who is it going to be? Let's go position by position. Jared Goff, I feel like he's athletic, but I really feel like Drew Brees is just he has that football brain. He's a smart quarterback, so I feel like Drew Brees definitely has the advantage over Jared Goff. And I'm going to actually give an explanation, because I'm not just going to say, playoff experience. Because while playoff experience matters, there's got to be a first time for everything, am I right? Tom Brady had to win a first Super Bowl. Joe Montana had to win a first whatever. So, there has to be a first. It's not like, you don't have playoff experience, you can't win. Drew Brees is a great passer. He can make any throws. He's smart with the football. Not saying that Jared Goff isn't, but I just think Drew Brees is a little bit better of an all-around type player, while Jared Goff has made some bad decisions at times, like we saw in that one Chicago game on Sunday Night Football. He did not do well at all. I think Drew Brees outplays Jared Goff in this one, but will that be enough to get the Saints to win? Look at the running backs, Todd Gurley, and how about C.J. Anderson? What a story, cut by multiple teams this year and is now tearing it up with the Rams and have really made some noise in this postseason on the ground game. Todd Gurley you all know about, but C.J. Anderson won the Super Bowl with Denver back in Super Bowl 50. What a great comeback for him. You also have to give credit to the Rams O-line, but they're going to cause the Saints some trouble. And then you also look at Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods, but the Saints defense has gotten a lot better than years past. I think Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram are really the best running back tandem in the league. And I just think Drew Brees has the ability to make his players around him better. I like the way that he's able to find his receivers at the right time, and he throws touchdowns. He can make any receiver look good. He can make any receiver look like DeAndre Hopkins or Antonio Brown, because he just makes the players around him better, and those are the good quarterbacks. The good quarterbacks, that makes him a great quarterback. The good quarterbacks are the one that can, do it all, do this, but the great quarterbacks are the ones who not only do it all, but make the players and their teams around them better. That's what we have in Drew Brees. We don't know that about Jared Goff yet. He's too young, but I like the Saints to win this one and go to the Super Bowl and take it by a score of, wait for it, 28-17, the final score of your NFC Championship. The Saints go to the Super Bowl. I just think the Saints are a more complete team. The Rams defense, they're decent, but I just think Drew Brees is going to I don't think this is going to be a shootout that some people are predicting it to be, because the Saints have sort of cooled off a little bit, but I feel like Drew Brees has the ability, has the experience, has the running backs, has the overall offensive arsenal to get this done over the Rams. I just see the Saints defense slowing down the Rams. I think the Rams should get into the red zone, and maybe that's what I'm trying to say. This game is going to be won and lost inside the 20-yard line. Who could make the most of their trips inside the red zone? Drew Brees is great in the red zone. He's almost always seems to produce points. I know they've kind of come back to earth lately, but I expect the Saints to do enough and maybe force Jared Goff into a couple mistakes, with it being his first ever playoff start on the road. So I think that could definitely be a factor, and I think the Saints are going to Atlanta. Next, how about this game? This is going to be an absolute thriller. Kansas City, New England, AFC title, and this is very interesting because people are probably most football fans. I mean, I really don't mind. I think we've got two great teams here, so this is not me, but I get the impression that most football fans are like, except for obviously Patriots fans, they're like, please no, not the Patriots again. We've seen enough of them. We've seen enough of Tom Brady. We've seen enough of Bill Belichick. A lot of people are probably like that. But really, this isn't like the typical Patriots playoff run we've seen in recent years where they're 13-3, the number 1 seed. They play the worst 6 seed or worst playoff winner from the wild card round. The Patriots are underdogs. And what teams are starting to do when what the Eagles did last year, they embraced the underdog mentality. They said, you want to doubt us? Fine. Do it at your own risk. That's what the Patriots are kind of doing. I saw Julian Edelman kind of came up with the slogan, or at least he posted about it on his Instagram. I don't know who came up with it. It was like, bet against us, as if it's kind of a dare, a threat, like, not a threat, but like I dare you to bet against us. Like, do it, you won't. Like, kind of that kind of thing. So I thought that was pretty cool because normally, like, people think, oh, please not the Patriots again. I don't want them. But the Patriots are the underdogs, and it's like, it's not just like because they're the less seed. It's like Vegas is favoring the Chiefs right now. Not by much, but they are. Part of that is just because this game's in Kansas City. We all know Arrowhead's a tough play to play, but I mean, this is going to be good. I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes. You look at all the things he has shown us. He can make any throw you want him to. Sorry about the picture. He can make any throw. He can make it sideways. Honestly, he could probably do a bird box challenge and still complete a 50-yard touchdown, knowing the way he has got that arm. So we will see. I'm sure Mahomes and Andy Reid are scheming up another magic trick. We'll see what they do. And really, Damian Williams has been doing well for the Chiefs. So it's not like that running back position is lost. Damian Williams did really well last week, but so did Sonny Michel and James White. So really, this game is not going to be all about the quarterbacks. We've got two running backs that have really gotten hot down the stretch here. So that's going to be a part two. I think I'm going to make a bold prediction. Michel and Williams each have 100 yards. This is going to be a very offensive game. The Chiefs' defense is not that great. Patriots' defense is a little better. But you look at this, the Patriots are like the evil empire. It's like, again, not me. I don't really care who. I don't really care who wins. I think we've got two great teams here. We're gonna have a great Super Bowl no matter what. They're like the evil empire. Apparently everyone hates. No one likes them. The Patriots want to be the bad guy. Well, Mahomes is almost like the Anakin Skywalker or the Luke Skywalker or the whoever. I guess it would be Luke Skywalker trying to beat the evil empire that's been ruling the galaxy, if you will, for so long. A little Star Wars reference there. So they're kind of like the Darth Vader type because no one likes them. Everyone wants them to be dethroned. They're the villain. This is the hero. So who's going to win? It's going to be the bad guys that most of the football fans want out. I don't know. This is going to be close. I mean, I just think the way the Patriots have playoff experience, the way the Patriots are finally getting some pressure off Tom Brady, Gronkowski's making catches again. They have a great running back tandem, and this dynasty is not over, and they dominated the Chargers last week. I mean, sure, it was a 2-score game technically, but let's be real. They dominated that whole game. The Chargers made it look a lot better by scoring a touchdown in like the final seconds. I like New England to go to the Super Bowl and win it in a very close game, 33-30. This is going to be a thriller and one of the best AFC Championship games in a long time. And the thing is, in recent history, and for as long as I've been watching football, the home team has always won the conference title game. Last year, Eagles and Patriots won home conference title games. Year before that, Pats Falcons won home in the conference round. Year before that, Denver Carolina won at home in the conference round. Year before, you get the idea. But I mean, what I always say, and I said this when I was talking about the Chargers in the other video, if you are truly the best team, if you are truly worthy of going to or winning the Super Bowl, you should be able to beat any team, anywhere, anytime. I don't care if it's negative whatever degrees. I don't care if it's in Arrowhead. I don't care if it's in Alaska. If you're the best team in the NFL, you should be able to beat any team anywhere. And I think the Patriots will prove they're the best team in the AFC and that this dynasty and the Brady-Belichick connection is nowhere close from over. Expect Sonny Michel and Damian Williams to both have big games to take some pressure off their quarterbacks. These are two guys that have both shined in the big moments, but I mean, I'm going to take the 41-year-old Tom Brady to go to his 9th Super Bowl. So we are going to have our New England-New Orleans Super Bowl. This is what I think. I think we've got the Saints beating the Rams and the Patriots beating the Chiefs. ultimately the veteran quarterbacks. I just think the playoff experience will help them. I think these two have the better running back tandems in their respective matchup. I mean, the Saints and Patriots both are teams that like to use their running backs as receivers. The Patriots are great at getting their Patriots receivers are great at getting open, and Tom Brady is great at hitting his receivers at the right time. Same with Drew Brees. These defenses are both the better of the two in their respective matchups, and I just think the playoff experience for the Saints' home field advantage will help. For the Saints, I just think they're going to do enough. It's not going to be a blowout. It's not going to be pretty necessarily. I think the Saints will win a hard-fought game, 28-17. Patriots win 33-30. Super Bowl 53. The Patriots and the Saints from Atlanta. That's my prediction. No matter what happens, whether this is right, whether it's the Chiefs and the Rams, the Saints and the Chiefs, or the Patriots and the Rams, no matter what, the one thing I can guarantee is that we're going to have a great Super Bowl, and it's going to be two great teams facing off on February 3rd in Atlanta. I can't wait for Championship Sunday. I hope you guys are excited for it too. This should be the best Championship Sunday in recent memory. Mark my words. As always, thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But feel free to comment, share your predictions, whether you think I'm crazy and these are both wrong, whether you agree with one or both. I want to hear your thoughts on Championship Sunday. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video. But one thing I actually forgot to mention. I'm actually going to be doing something that might be my next video. I don't know. I'm going to be kind of doing my own parody of, like, the NFL honors. Basically, where I'm going to give out who I think should win each award. And most of them are going to be, like, real awards that actually exist. But I might make up an award or two. Like, Upset of the Year might be one. That's not a real thing, but I might make that. Or, like, Playoff Game of the Year. That might be one. So, we will see what happens with that. I'm still kind of planning that. But don't be surprised if I post something like my parody of the NFL honors after Championship Sunday. Because that might happen. By the way, the real NFL honors is February 2nd. It's going to be hosted by Steve Harvey. Just so you know where and when to watch that. It's on CBS. So, for real this time, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.